Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A, and today I thought I'd do kind of an early December faves and flops because I'm going to be doing my best of the year videos coming up over the next few weeks, and I just wanted to get these out of the way because they're not going to fit in at all with faves of the year. So let's get some of this toy makeup out of the way first because I'm going to return this stuff. First of all, in Walmart you can see that they have these collections in their makeup section. If you go into their seasonal section where all the holiday stuff is, the Christmas stuff and everything, you'll see a whole wall of these kinds of things with this makeup. For $5 you get all these things, and I thought I gotta find something in here salvageable, but it really isn't worth it. You don't know what the fillers are. It's very, very cheaply made. Even just the packaging would cost $5, I think, just to have it. So you can only imagine how cheap the ingredients are that make up these things. This is the 18 pieces cosmetic set. The brushes you can use maybe for paint jobs around the house or to add glue to something, spackle in the ceiling. The brushes are just awful. They're like the little, it's those kind of brush fibers like you get on the kids' paint set, watercolor paint set, if they still have those. You know, that kind of a feel. They're very, very stiff and, you know, shiny plastic piece. It's nothing you want to put around your eye. The blush, the bronzer, the highlighter, okay. The blush disappears almost as soon as you put it on. It just disappears like a magic trick. And the eyeshadows are all kind of satiny, not very much pigment. I thought I could find something because looking at this, I thought, wow, you know, there's something in here. For $5, I gotta find something. The lipsticks were gross, and these lip glosses were gloppy. They had a primer, but I didn't want to put it on my face. So this is going back, but this is the Walmart makeup. This is like toy makeup. I wouldn't let kids play with it. I can imagine the filler ingredients in here are probably quite dangerous. I can't even imagine at a price point of $5 that this would be worth it. And I did want to give it the old college try. I gave it a chance and every single thing failed. So, and I didn't try the primer. Maybe that's the gem in here. I don't know, but I'm not going to try it. So, so that's from Walmart, $5 makeup collection. They had a lot of these, and I think they had another smaller just palettes and stuff. But after trying this, I'm not going there with it. Just let it go. Let it go. My Walmart in Connecticut had gotten the whole set of these and set them all out. These are the Scooby collection, and I couldn't resist. I had to try them. I tried pretty much a little of everything. Let's start with the makeup bag. This is adorable. It's the Mystery Machine. On one side you've got your characters. I was a big Scooby-Doo fan. Even though I was a teenager when Scooby-Doo came out, I really liked this. This glows in the dark. Now my Walmart probably got this in late, or they just didn't put it out, which is probably more the case, that they have a terrible staff at the local one where I am. They're not, you know, the floors are bad, nothing gets refilled, you know, that kind of a Walmart. So anyway, this is really cute as a makeup bag. On one side it's clear and you don't see anything, and on the other side you see all of the characters. This is well worth the $2.99 or $3.99 that it was. This is a great deal. If you see that display, this is really cute. So this is staying in the collection. I really like it. It's a good size too. This is the eyeliner, and it's they had blue or this bright iridescent kind of yellow-green color, which, you know, no, it doesn't look cute on this one anyway. You shake it up and it does like a royal blue line. It's very faint. It doesn't last very long. And let's see if I can make it a little thicker so you can see the color at least. But it's no. It's just a no. It didn't stay, it didn't go on nicely. It's not dark enough. I think that's what I didn't like about it. but it didn't give me enough color or oomph or anything. So this is going back, and this is the Scooby-Doo. Oh, they have cute names for these things. Let me just see what this one is. Old School Swag. Colors were just so limiting, really. Now this was $3.99, I believe, $2.99 or $3.99. This is the eyeshadow palette in Scooby-Doo Where Are You is the name of the palette. It's got imprints stamped here, which is kind of neat, the cute little impressions. There's no mirror, but this is what, $2.99, $3.99? For a price point like that, I expected a little more out of it. The shadows are very pale and very transparent. This isn't their usual Wet n Wild formula, so obviously they had this made somewhere cheap. Again, I would worry about the fillers that they used to create these. There was some, you can make somewhat of an eye look out of this palette, but I still needed to borrow from others. I thought with this light color, medium, and the deeper shade, I could find something. There's a deep green, a brown, purple, and a this misty blue. Looked like it was a lot of fun. It doesn't stay on the eyes, and if it doesn't stay, it's kind of not worth getting because you've got false hopes, you know, false hopes on there. So this looked like a good deal at $3.99, but it's not, because the color pigments just are not strong enough to hold on your eye from blinking, from the air hitting it, blowing it away. There just isn't. It absorbs into your skin probably. So I don't recommend this sort of thing at all. And collection to collection, I think they get it made in different places. I don't know, but I think recently they've been coming out with a lot of collections with like themes, and the quality just hasn't been there. And I really would love to support that, because I like the Wednesday stuff. I thought the Wednesday palette was pretty fun. Now this one was interesting. This is the Push Blush, and I hadn't seen this before. This is along the lines of cushion foundation. It looks like a little dog dish. I love that. This is Paw Tea Time, I think is the name of this one, Paw Tea Time. This is the Puppy Power Blush, and yeah, there it is. Yeah. It's Paw Tea Time. So when you pull this up, you get a top, and then this has a plastic coating on it, which is nearly impossible to take off. Let me just get that. Oh my God. I had to use a device to get it off last time, I think. There we go. Once you take the plastic off, you've got a blush, a cream blush, which I don't understand why they didn't just leave it as a cream blush. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. But you're supposed to stamp this down, twirl it, untwirl it, and then it makes an impression on your cheek. It looks like paw prints. It's a paw print impression. It stays pretty well. The idea of this is so weird. It's just so weird. I can't recommend it. I hate this, and you know, so it doesn't dry out. You've got to put this back in, and every time it's a struggle to open it. It really is. But I love the dog dish, and on the bottom, Scooby he's a cover for the mirror. There's actually a mirror on the bottom. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love the sticker. But he's just a cover for that. So, so the blush does stay, but the way you have to put this blush on is just too weird. And I can't. I just can't, yeah. They have another color too that's more of a berry shade, and yeah, but that's the blush from the Scooby-Doo collection. Now this was cute. This is a keychain and a 2x mirror. The keychain is cute. It looks like Scooby's tag, dog tag. It's made out of that stuff that stains really easily though, that kind of rubbery stuff. And the mirror is quite nice. It's the, you know, the mystery machine on the front. You've got enough space here that you can see your whole big chipmunk cheek face. It looks like it's a 2x or a 5x magnification. And this was, I think, $4.99 for this. $3.99 or $4.99, and I think that's pretty good. You know, you had, and you have the keychain. From Ulta, I got the 3-piece set from Buxom. This was during their sale where everything was like a certain percentage off. This is the $25 set. You get two, you get a lip stain, lip cream, you get a lip gloss, and you get a lip liner. And these 3 items are really nice. Combination, price, and everything else, really, really good. So I did like the Buxom stuff. There is a little bit of a tingle when you put this on your lips. It does make them expand a little bit, which is kind of nice. This is for like photos or an event, something like that. You would want to use something like this. Speaking of specials, this from e.l.f. was so much fun. This is the Dirty Pillows collection with Jennifer. She's amazing as an actress, and as you know, she's in a lot of ads now. She's kind of a thing right now. And this is her collection. I actually had to go and stop the filming so I could go grab this out of my purse, but I love this little mirror. Now this is a mirror done right. I think it's a 2x magnification. And it says lips are the mirror of your soul on the back, and then the front is Jennifer Coolidge, e.l.f. and Jennifer Coolidge. So it is quite, you can see, quite reflective. So I think it's a 2x or a 5x reflection, but it has the protective little case, and it's satin, it's got a snap on it. I mean, it's just so cute. This is the Dirty Pillows collection. And the lipstick, the lip plumper are so nice. The lipstick is in a beautiful high-end case. And this is something that it feels different than the other e.l.f. lipsticks. It's very high-end. You've got that self holding. I put that over another lip product, but it's so nice. It really is. I love the lipstick. I love the mirror. Now I've been, the gloss is very pleasant. You don't get much of a tingle from it. You do get the little spicy thing. You don't get the tingle though. This is the lip gloss that goes with this, the lip plumper. And this is the Swollen. It's called Swollen. And the lip liner. Now this is the only glitch here. When I got this and I tested it out, I only had it I think 2 days, and I had really enjoyed it, but I noticed that after almost every time I use it, I have to resharpen the pencil liner, which is called the Fill Frontal. And it's a very creamy formula to the point where it's creamy so that it wears down very quickly. So you get one application and then you have to sharpen it again. So I can't imagine this is going to last as long as it could. Maybe I should have it refrigerated. I shouldn't have to work that hard with makeup. But so the Fill Frontal lip liner, it's a wonderful lip liner. But again, I have to sharpen it after every use. So that's my only minor complaint. It's not really even a complaint because I love the lip liner itself, but it's not going to last very long. So this is the whole set in its entirety. The Jennifer Coolidge Dirty Pillows. I believe it's $25 for the set, and I just think that's amazing. This is a great collection, and e.l.f. really is doing it for me. I mean, they're doing it for me lately. I've been really enjoying their stuff. So I got one of these because I was watching somebody who was talking about how they wash their brushes, and they said it's really important that you put your brush and hang it upside down to dry so that the water doesn't go into the ferrule and contaminate the glue and loosen it up so that this sheds. And I thought, well, I'll just get a cheap one. I just got a cheap one on Amazon just to try it. And I've tried it before and I have the same problem where it's very chintzy made. But I noticed that a lot of these things, depending on how wide or thin your brush is, of course it's not doing it. It doesn't hold and it twists them into each other. You can't hold a lot of brushes in here. It seems like you would be able to. But it does this. It's easier for me to just lay them out on a paper towel than to go through this business with, you know, and try to balance them on this. And when you go to put them on this, you have to hold it so that you can put the thing in. And it does hold, you know, little brushes, big brushes. But every time this thing just comes right off. And I don't know, I just didn't like this thing, using this thing. So this, it elevates them, it keeps them down, and what they did is they kind of fell and were leaning against the bottom. I had a paper towel down anyway, and they were squishing on the bottom because I couldn't keep them up. They kept falling down with the weight of the water and stuff. So this was kind of a fail, this device. Now, speaking of brushes, I'm really pleased with this one. This is the Charlie Brown set from Rude Cosmetics. Rude Cosmetics was having a big sale, and this was, I don't know if it was 30 or 40% off, but I just love the Charlie Brown thing. I don't know if you can see close up. You've got the Charlie Brown stripes on the, you know, the yellow shirt that Charlie Brown wears with the stripes on, crooked stripe. I love that. And these brushes are pretty good. I've used all of them. They're soft, they're not made of animals. And this one is the dual-ended, the spoolie on one end and then the brow brush on the other. This flat tip, dense one is good for foundation. You've got a nice blush brush, nice powder brush. You've got 3 nice eye brushes, plus you can use this brow brush as a liner brush too. So I thought this was a great set on Rude Cosmetics, and I always get a replacement for my Nude York. I think Nude York is one of the best all-purpose face palettes there is. So I went to the site, and since they were having the sale, I just thought. So this is Rude and Peanuts, the brush set. And really, really cute, well worth the price, and I love the novelty of it. They do explain what they think you should use the brushes for on the back, and you just use them the way you want to, girl, okay? All right, they wash up nice. I've used them several times and washed them, and they work out really nicely. I was in Target, and they had these in this little travel section. These are the native, but this is the peppermint candy cane deodorant sticks. I mean, this is so cute for travel or anything. It has a nice smell of candy cane on there, and it is a deodorant from Native. This is the natural deodorant. Out of the two, I think I prefer Lumi, but Native does, you know, make some great scents. I think I like the scents from Native better than Lumi's scents, but they're different products and for different things, I think. But this works really nicely, but the Candy Cane Native was a lot of fun. Now also from Rude Cosmetics, they had this, it's a lip stain cream with a clear gloss topper on it, and boy, it's a little bit bright, just a little bit bright. I had it on my lips when I first started today, but you get this very, very strong lip color, and then you're supposed to let it, this is the honey glazed lip, and then you take the this, which has like a nail polish brush on it. You put the gloss over the top of it and it creates quite a nice shiny look. But it is a very bold color, almost bordering on neon. So the honey glazed lips, yeah, they have a little bit of a scent to them, but not much. It's nothing that's going to disturb you. But I thought it was really nice quality. I think I would get a different color next time. This particular color is jelly filled, I think. Jelly filled, yeah. So it looks like a strawberry raspberry jam and a jelly donut. So that's from Rude Cosmetics. Now also from Rude, I'm really enjoying this palette. This is the Rude Awakening palette, the paperback edition, and it's cute cover. It looks like a romance novel, but when you open it up, these are slightly smaller pans than what you would normally get in an eyeshadow palette. But the formulation on this is so nice. I mean, after using the junk toy makeup, and this is just so nice. And you've got all your basic colors in here, lots of shimmers. I think it's a nice, you don't have blues and purples. I think that's the only thing that's missing out of this, but you don't need to use blues and purples all the time. You can find specific palettes for those kinds of things. I really like the combinations of mattes and shimmers in here. The satiny shades are nice. The shimmers, you can use this, I would say, 3 seasons out of the 4. Actually, you can probably use them all seasons, because then you've got this Christmas red here, you've got greens, you've got misty blues, you've got, you know, maybe summer colors. There are some nice light shimmers, but you do have a light matte, you have a medium matte for crease, and you have a deep corner dark brown or black, which I think is very well presented. You have a nice shimmery taupey light cool neutral for under your eyes if you want to do an eyeliner. You've got some shimmer, copper shimmers, pink shimmers, and you've got gold shimmers up top. So you've got a little bit of everything. You can use some of these as highlighters as well, or blushes. And I just like this. It's all-purpose, really nice, and I believe these are on sale now. This is the book 5 of the Rude Cosmetics Rude Awakening palette. Really cute. And it comes in a sleeve, you know, which tells you which all the colors are. Also from Rude, I did try their eyeliner lash fixer. It's just a lash glue and a liner, and it's white, it goes clear. I think it's a really nice one. I used it today to hold the lashes. I think it works really nicely to hold lashes. So it is called Stuck on You from Rude Cosmetics, a really nice eyeliner pen. So it makes it very easy. I line my actual lid, and then I just stick the lashes on there, and they hold all day long. And then you could just pull them off at the end of the day. You can wet them first with some warm water to loosen them, and then pull them off easier. But this is nice, the Rude Stuck on You stick. I was very disappointed, however, in this product, and this is the Magic Duo. This is the Honey Glazed Magic Duo in light, and what this is similar to that NYX contour stick, where one side is your bronzer and one side is your highlight. Now the highlight side is really pretty. Let me just show you the highlight side. Really, really nice. And you know, I noticed too, just as a side note here, when I watch my videos on YouTube, I noticed that they do something to it. I noticed it in other people's videos too. When I film these videos, they're not that light. They're not really light. I even toned down my lighting so that it wouldn't be so light. But when YouTube processes the videos to load them for you to view, they lighten them. They do something to them. So I noticed that, and I wasn't real pleased with that, because if you get it just right, it's kind of awful to, you know, have them mess it up. Now this is the bronzer side, and you see what I see? It looks like mustard. You know, pass the hot dog. This is terrible. And this is the light one, and I did actually call them and complain about that, because, you know, But this is the Rude Magic Duo in light. The medium one looks less mustardy for the bronzer, but I love that light shimmer, highlight glow. That's nice. But this was kind of a fail. The Rude Magic Duo. This is the Pure Essence Baked Blush. I got this on the recommendation of another YouTuber, and I guess it's okay. Let me just put it here. Yeah. I wish they had more colors in this. They only had 2 colors. They had kind of a shimmery orange color, and they had this berry color, which is called Rosy Rosewood. This works very nicely, but I mean the color range is not very good, so you know, Essence needs to bring out a few more. But Essence has got my heart on a few other things, and one of them is this lip gloss. This Extensive Care lip gloss. Let me just, I'll put this on because I can't believe how nice this is. So this is Soft Peach from Essence. This is the Extensive Care. Let me just see if I can. It's so nice. I'm going to get more colors in this if it has more colors. It has pigmentation, so you get color. It does not stick together. It feels so high end. It's unbelievable. And it's from Essence, and it was like, I don't know, $3.99, I think. Yeah, this is nice. Soft Peach in Extreme Care from Essence. And this is Soft Peach. Very nice. Very nice. Essence did a good job there. I also tried, this is from Essence. This is their, I think it's their dupe for the NYX brow gel. This is the Thick and Wow brow gel. This is the taupe. I have it in my brows right now. This is really nice. It's just as nice as the NYX one. Thick It, Stick It, I think it is, that they're duping another drugstore product, and they cost about half the price. This is, I think it was $4.99. Really good, really good. I like this a lot. I do like their little brow gel things. They got tiny little applicators. They're nice for adding color. If you have gray brows and you don't want to have gray brows, some people don't mind, and you know, you do you. But I like to have color on my brows so that they can frame my face properly. And my color of my hair is a little bit deeper. I used the Wella color and the Wella, that is kind of a developer, 10% developer, and the color is really nice. You know, it eventually washes out after maybe 20 shampoos, but it's not damaging in the long run. So I think that's a really nice product. So Ulta Beauty, it also makes it easier to have darker color eyebrows. You know, because when you have really light hair, your darker eyebrows look very intensely dark, and it can give you a harsh look. So we don't want to look harsh or tired. Those two things I think are really big when you're older. And I can't believe in 2 months I'm going to be 66, and it's like I don't want to look tired, I don't want to look unhealthy, and I think that, and harsh. I don't want to look mean, I don't want to look harsh. So I'm looking for products that are a little bit lighter on my brows than possibly even my brow color is. I want it to be something that blends nicer with my hair and my overall appearance, you know. So this one is in dark blonde. I was at a grocery store again, and I saw these, and I said, you know, it's been a long time since I tried the Nude Awakening palette from Wet n Wild. And, you know, this has gone through many incarnations since it first came out, since the, since that first one came out that they've never repeated. This is Nude Awakening. It's got some great basic colors. You have your light color, your crease color, and then you've got, like, you know, a warm and a cool tone, deep corner color of black to mix things with. You've got some shimmers. some liner. This is like a perfect everyday palette. It's still good. The quality's still good. It's so different than the formula they have in this. I mean, you can't even compare. And you know, the pans, yeah. These are just so much better. I don't know why they don't make these there, but maybe because of the price point, and they have to spend so much on the packaging and the licensing, because they have to pay the people who created the Scooby-Doo a licensing fee for using that. So maybe that's why they use a cheaper eyeshadow formula, but to me it kind of ruins it. I'd rather pay a little bit more and get a better quality eyeshadow. But this Wet n Wild Color Icon in Nude Awakening, just as good. They didn't change the formula to a cheap one. I think they did a good job with this. I was really pleased. So it's back in the collection after years. So is Everyday Faves from Ulta Beauty. It was on sale. It was during the sale time. It's got a mirror. This is another one of those palettes that has all of your colors, all of your neutral colors in there for everyday looks. It's got a little bit of shimmers in there so that you can have a little bit of something, you know, something going on without overdoing it. You don't want to look like, you know, Mitzi at the fair with the pushing the shopping cart with stuff in it. Yep. So this is quite nice. The Everyday Faves from the Ulta Beauty. Ulta Lip Lacquers. This one is called Foxy, and this one is called Trixie. And if you look at them, they look like, this would be like a little darker, but this is what they look like. I love Foxy. Trixie is a little bit light and bright, but Foxy looks great. I really like Foxy a lot. So, I mean, it's kind of strange how they how they appear, you know, just very, very. So I thought I was actually getting kind of a slightly darker shade along the same lines as Foxy, only more of a coral look, and so I was a little disappointed, but I do like the formulation of these, and I'm going to look for another color, I think. But Foxy was my favorite, and then this kind of corally one, a little bit light for me. ColourPop disappointed me with this. This is their, it's an eyebrow pen, and somebody had said it was their favorite of all time, and I got the soft brown color. Remember that, soft brown from ColourPop, and I just want to show you what soft brown looks like. It's like little stripes of mustard. I don't know if you can see them, but little stripes of mustard, and it's soft brown. So this is going back. I was very unhappy with that, very unhappy with that. The other thing I've been using, trying to really like enjoy, because I really liked Urban Decay in the old days, and they hadn't really thrilled me lately, except for their eye pencils, which I do really love. Their eyeshadow palettes haven't really done it for me, and when I saw this one, I thought, oh, this is neat, you know, it's got a nice color story and everything, but I'm finding that the shadows don't last that long. Their formulation is different now. It's definitely different. I think they lost their mojo, really do. So Urban Decay has failed me with this palette, even though I kind of like the color story and I like some of the shadows in it. It's kind of disappointing in the quality department. So, and I can't find the brush that came with it, so I can't return it. And I can't put a different brush in there. That would be very bad of me, right? Yeah, the Naked Metal Mania palette, the quality just isn't up there with what their old Naked palettes used to be. So, unfortunately, Urban Decay's on my shit list right now, really. But I do like their 24/7 liners, their eyeliners. I think those are really nice, but nope. I'm always suspicious now of Amazon makeup, because I was getting, for a while there, I was getting makeup that had somebody's finger swatch in it. And this is from Amazon. This isn't from like shopping in a store where people would have access to do that. It's from Amazon, where somebody in the warehouse did that. So I'm a little leery, especially now in my area. I know somebody's doing it, and I report it to the customer service people, and they'll just credit your account, or they, whatever. It's no big deal, but yeah. I can't talk about this enough. This is really helping my skin. This is the, it's extra dark castor oil that's cold pressed. It's organic and cold pressed. It's creepy feeling and looking and smelling. It's kind of a gloopy, yucky looking, thick stuff. Looks like glue or something, and it's greasy to put on. But you can put it into your skin, and you'll see an improvement in the skin on your hands and on your face. It works after I wash my face and I've exfoliated. I will put some of this on in the areas where I have some deep set wrinkles and stuff. It seems to be improving my skin, and I had read before that castor oil was good. It's also good to rub into your eyebrows to help stimulate eyebrow growth. And I'm getting brow erections. I'm getting these hairs that all of a sudden are like, hello, I'm getting a lot of brow erection hairs since I've been using this dark castor oil, and it's a very inexpensive product, and why not try it? Now, it feels gross, it feels greasy, it rinses right off your hands though once you've got it on, but once you put it in, I just put a little dime size amount in my fingers, and I rub it into the areas where I have a lot of deep set little wrinkles and things, and dry spots. I put it in here in the 11s area. I have some damage here, some acne damage, and down on my chin, down the décolleté, the neck area, the décolleté. That seems to be noticeably getting better. So I cannot expound on the virtues of castor oil. So I guess in a dark glass jar. You can find this at Target, or you can get it on Amazon. I'll link it below. And it's it's under $10. It's under $10 for a big bottle of it. This has lasted me quite a while. I'm about halfway down in this one. I've had it maybe 4 months. I was using it 2 times a week, and then I'm using it almost every day now. I've seen a difference in my arms using it, and in my hands as well. I'm seeing a better quality skin on my face in the areas. It goes really well underneath makeup, works nicely. I still put a face primer over the top of it before I put makeup on, but it works on its own under makeup as well. I can't say nicer things about it. It's just a dark castor oil, and as long as it's cold pressed and organic, you should be okay. If it doesn't have a lot of other ingredients added into it, it's more pure. The purer plain castor oil, the better, I guess. So this is a really good product, and I'll probably be talking about it in my faves and flops, or my favorites of the year for skincare and hair care. So that's something I wanted to mention. So that pretty much does it for me for my faves and flops of early December. These are late November, early December things that I try because I am working on my best of the year. I'll probably be doing 2 high-end makeup, drugstore and drugstore priced makeup, and then I'll do skincare, hair care, and lifestyle favorites. So those 3 videos should be coming up over the next few weeks. I baked cookies this week and delivered them to all our funeral homes that we work with, and I made some for my gravedigger guys, and I work in a cemetery office, as you know, a very conservative office, and everybody was digging the cookies. So I mean, it's exhausting. You would think baking is not an exhausting thing, but when you're doing like 9 types of cookie, and you've got to mix the dough, prep the dough, chill the dough, cut it out, put it in, bake it at the right time. You have to cool it, then you have to decorate some of them, and then you have to pack them somewhere, and then you have to line up all the trays you're giving and put even amounts in each one, and there's a lot of work to it that it's behind the scenes, but when it comes out, it's just such a satisfying feeling to get that done. And I did have a family holiday dinner yesterday with some siblings, which was kind of fun. So I'm kind of doing holiday stuff, but more, you know, I don't know, yeah, on the down low, you know. It's not really big. I'm not doing the Walton's Christmas party, okay? So anyway, still working on the Native American thing. I keep putting it on hold because Christmas stuff is coming up and holiday obligations and things keep getting in the way, and it's hard to get back in the mindset. But that's coming up very, very soon, and I hope you do enjoy that. And speaking of specials, I am in somebody else's video. It's a film called Northeast Music Camp. And it's all about music campers from the 70s and where they are now. And I was interviewed because I went to the Northeast Music Camp in Ware, Massachusetts, that in the 70s. And so they had pictures of me back then at camp, and then I talked about, you know, my reflections on camp. And it's like a 2-hour film, and it's goes through all the campers and the beautiful music we made. I mean, I was lead trumpet, and there was orchestra, there was choir, but then it was a camp too. So it was a lot of fun. I made some friends. I'm still in touch with some of the people I knew at camp. And but I'm featured in this, and it was just premiered yesterday. So I'll link that below in case you're interested in it. It's really nice. If you went to camp in the 1970s, you'll probably recognize a lot of this stuff. But the music camp was special, and they're in the process of demolishing all the buildings of it. So it was kind of sad. It was very bittersweet as well. But I am in there in my full glory, with my Star Trek background. Okay, everybody, I will see you very, very soon with my next video. Stay well, drive safely. People are nuts out there. Oh my gosh. I probably shouldn't say. I was going like 75 on a highway that was, you know, quite straight way. Some guy came up behind me, and he was tailgating me like I was going like 20. I mean, and he zoomed by me at like 100 miles an hour. I couldn't believe it. And he was weaving in the cars ahead of me, just weaving in between them, like they were, like he was sewing something. I don't know if it's people like they do the video games and they just can't, you know, turn off the video game when they get in a car. But some people take some horrible risks, and we see accidents a lot on the highway, and I know it's from somebody being an idiot like that. But please, you know, slow down. And don't, you know, I try not to get the road rage. You know, I throw the finger and I scream at them and beat the horn and all that stuff, but it doesn't really do anything for them. You just control your road rage, let them go by and let them get way ahead of you, because you don't want to be in that wolf pack that gets messed up with their accidents. So anyway, everybody, stay safe. Don't overspend. It's not worth it. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Toodles.